Hello there, it's me again, this time around with your mining news headlines. And what we will be looking at this evening is Chief Mabumba appeals for smelting plant in Luapula. Do stay tuned for the details.
Mining news, sponsored by First Quanta Minerals Limited, operating Kansanshi Mining PLC and FQM Trident Limited.
We are aligned with climate change mitigation strategies. We have a climate change statement, which is our go-to commitment from top management on how we will transition from climate change to climate adaptability and mitigation measures. So all that drives our processes around what you're able to see as an intact vegetation. To just ensure that we've got a permitting process in place, and in areas where we have to do vegetation clearance to facilitate mining activities. It can be establishing a mine pit, it can be establishing a workshop. We ensure that we identify within the mine area offset footprints where we further go and reintroduce vegetation, we reintroduce trees. So that offset system helps us to keep the environment pristine and to keep it green and to safeguard it from the cutting down of trees.
Let's get started with our first story this evening in mining news, where the traditional leadership in Luapula province has called for establishment of a smelting plant to unlock the region's industrial potential through mining. Chief Mabumba says setting up a manganese smelting plant within the district would help open up local industries and boost economic activity. And the Luapula Small Scale Mining Cooperative Association has emphasized the need for government investment in the energy sector to fully harness the province's mining potential. We have more details in this report.
Luapula province continues to lament the lack of industrial power, a situation that has made the region less attractive for industry development. The mining sector has been particularly affected, with miners forced to transport raw manganese to Serenje for processing, a move that increases operational costs and limits local economic benefits.
Dishamu chitwakwata ishamu twakwata lyakuti ati ama leaders tukwata nibakaitemwe ama leaders tukwata nibakaitemwe pantu ichuma chachalo kuno chilero polora kuno kawambwa tachire yafu akawambwa iyo tule munafyo ko chile ne myotoka tule mfafyo ko bapa mu lubale nonko kuchirafu ebene.
Traditional leaders have expressed concern over the lack of development in the region despite its vast mineral wealth.
For me, I would like to say we need to revamp Mansa batteries because much of the manganese is coming from Mansa. Also, the manganese processing plant, if we have a kwisa, muno Mansa instead of taking it to Serenje. So, number one, we need to revamp Mansa batteries. Also, putting up manganese processing plant. You know, Kaunda was very clever. He knew that manganese comes from here. Hence, he created Mansa batteries.
Meanwhile, players in the mining industry have urged for increased investment in the mining sector, warning that Luapula's vast mining potential will remain untapped if the issue is not addressed.
Huge investment. So pick and shovels, that's another issue. Mining manganese as at today with a pick and shovel, maybe Kawambwa area, where not much has been done, no. But like in Mansa area, no, you can't mine using the pick and shovel. You need to have excavators, dump trucks, and all sorts of moving equipment there. Yes. On that one, government must come in. I will come to that. Because where investment is needed, at least you need support from somewhere.
They believe that with adequate power supply and local processing facilities, Luapula could become a key driver of Zambia's industrial growth and job creation. Kalombe Kapambwe, Damo News.
Mining News, sponsored by First Quanta Minerals Limited, operating Kansanshi Mining PLC, and FQM Trident Limited.
Before we close off mining this evening, let's have a peek into our mineral commodity prices.
Mining News, sponsored by First Quanta Minerals Limited, operating Kansanshi Mining PLC, and FQM Trident Limited.
Let's have a look at our mineral commodity prices this evening. These monitored on the London Metal Exchange. We have 6 metals this evening, half and half. One side has increased in price while the others have dropped. Let's start with the drop in prices. The highest is much closer to home, with copper dropping by negative 0.64% at 10,623.5 USD. Others are nickel and lead. What we have noticed is an increase in aluminium by 0.16%, tin by 0.27%, and zinc by 0.32%, the highest this evening at 2,988 US dollars. These are your mineral commodity prices. That concludes our mining news. Thank you so much for tuning in. The rest of the news desk does follow. My name is Tepo Ngoma. Have a pleasant evening and God bless.
Mining News, sponsored by First Quanta Minerals Limited, operating Kansanshi Mining PLC, and FQM Trident Limited.